Today we're going to be doing a push workout, and this workout is focused on the development of the size and strength of your chest muscle, your shoulder muscle, and your tricep muscle. So without further ado, we're going to go over 6 exercises for the workout. First exercise is the flat dumbbell bench press, and this is where we're going to be getting the majority of our size and strength, and this is how we're going to progress week to week. So how do we actually do this exercise? So it's pretty simple once you learn the basics of how to brace, but the essentials are you're going to drive up through your heels on the ground, and you're going to contract your glutes and your abs, and that's unintuitive because we're doing a pressing exercise, right? But if you don't contract and maintain tension in your lower body, you'll lose a lot of the power and the potential that you can have in this movement. So by bracing your core, your glutes, and your heels, pushing up, and then retracting your shoulder blades down and pressing into the bench. And then by gripping the bar, you're going to bend it. So you're going to create tension in your upper body and then set your lats. And then the distance between your torso and your elbow should be about 45 degrees. And once you have all this checked, ready to go, and your wrists are directly over your elbow, you're going to press until you're going to try to touch the dumbbells together. And this motion over your body, it's called adduction, and that's going to give you the best contraction at the top of the movement, and that's the end of the movement. And then on the way down, don't let the weights drop, but control and feel the stretch of your pectoralis muscle to the end of the movement. Next exercise, we're going to be doing the landmine variation of the incline bench press. You can do the ordinary incline bench press if you care to, but today I'm going to be showing you the landmine variation. And this is cool because you're in standing, you're bracing your core, it's a more functional movement in my opinion, and if you have shoulder issues, this might actually feel better. So try different movements and see what works best for you, but to complete the landmine variation, you're going to stagger your stance, you're going to be hip width or shoulder width with your feet, and you're going to press the landmine overhead, stopping once your elbow is fully extended. And with all of these movements, guys, you're going to retract your shoulder blades and brace your core. If you don't do that, you're going to leak tension and put yourself at risk for injury. First exercise for our shoulder development is going to be standing shoulder dumbbell bench press. And this is a great exercise for the development of our deltoid or our shoulder cap muscle. And to perform this exercise, you're going to start here with your wrist directly over your elbow. Palms can face in, and then once you press overhead, your palms face out. So you're kind of rotating 45 degrees through the press of the movement. And you're going to contract your glutes and abdominals as normal. You're going to press the dumbbells overhead until your elbows are straight over your shoulder cap. So the end of the exercise, you should not be hyperextending your elbow, but it should be straight, slightly unlocked. And then lowering the weight, you don't want to let the weight fall with gravity. You want to control it using your shoulder muscle. That's how you're going to get the benefit of the exercise completely. Next for shoulders, we have standing lateral raises. And these are great because this is where we're going to get the most tension on our deltoid muscle. This is how we're going to get that growth and hypertrophy. So to do this exercise, you can be staggered, you can be hip or shoulder width apart, just depending on your comfort. And the main thing on this one is to not swing the weight. Choose a weight that is light enough for you to do it with proper form, but heavy enough so that your 10th rep of the exercise is so fatiguing that you maybe couldn't do an 11th rep. And that's really for all of these exercises how you should be gauging the intensity or the weight of your exercise performance. And to perform this one, squeeze your shoulder blades back. You're starting with your palms facing in, pronated grip, and then you're going to raise the dumbbell to the height of your shoulder or slightly elevated beyond that, because our shoulders can go through a higher degree of range of motion than we train in the gym. So if you care to, you can go a little higher. And then holding for 1 to 2 seconds at the top of the lateral raise allows for peak contraction of the delt and optimal development of hypertrophy and strength of our shoulder muscle. For triceps, we have the standing rope extension. This can be done with a bar as well, but today we're going to be using a rope. Grab the heads of the rope with your hands. I actually like to go at the top because I'm a little bit taller, it gives me more range of motion. And then you're going to stand a little close to the rope so that when you go to move the rope down your body, you're not moving your elbow. This is so that you can focus the force on your tricep. So you're going to contract slowly, and then at the bottom, contract your tricep as hard as you can, and then slowly control the weight up towards your chest. Repeat for X repetitions and focus on the contraction at the bottom. You can hold it for 1 to 2 seconds, and this will allow for maximum muscle contraction. Last exercise for triceps, we have standing tricep extensions with a rope. These can be done with a staggered stance, and you're going to brace your glutes and your core, retract your shoulder blades, and the primary emphasis is going to be on the eccentric tension on the tricep at the bottom of the exercise. You can see this exercise allows us to get tremendous stretch on our triceps, and that's why we're including it today. So focus on the stretch while lowering the rope to the bottom, and then you're going to extend the rope fully, and the end of the exercise should be where your elbow is straight. But focus on the time under tension, slowly lowering the rope down, and then holding it at the bottom of the exercise, getting a lat stretch as well. So there's my push today, guys. Hope you found something useful in this video. And if you want to find more information about fitness, health, check out my website, CRG Physical Therapy. There are free articles for your education. This exercise program can be found for free on my website with more in-depth sets and reps, also how long to rest. And yeah, check that out. Let me know if you found this useful, and have a good day. Peace.